The man accidentally fell into an icy lake, but the next day, he surprisingly survived. However, his body had changed. His skin turned purple. He held his hands over a campfire to warm up. After some time, his skin color slowly returned to normal. As he stared at the burning fire, he opened his mouth. The heat flowed into his mouth, and his skin returned to its usual color. He was very happy. When he left, frost covered the fire behind him. The man went back to school and met a student from the class next door. He walked up to say hello. Even though it was a hot summer day, the man was shaking all over. The student thought something was wrong. The man went to the school nurse for a checkup. The nurse found that his body temperature was below -20 degrees. The nurse thought the thermometer was broken and touched his forehead. The next second, the nurse shivered from the cold. But normal heat was no longer enough for the man. He set his sights on the girl from the other class. He called her to invite her to a party, but she turned him down. He looked at the address he had written down earlier and decided to invite her to his home instead. As soon as she opened the door, the girl saw the floor covered in flowers. She followed the flowers and came to a room. Inside, she found a large swimming pool. Just then, the man locked the door behind her and began to approach. The girl stepped back in fear. The man suddenly pushed her into the pool. Then he slowly crouched down. He took a deep breath toward the pool. All the heat was drawn out of the water. Ice formed on the surface. Even worse, the girl's legs were frozen in the ice. A young man rushed over in time and punched the ice to break it. The man tried to stop them, but the young man punched him hard and sent him flying. The man found a power station and absorbed energy through the wires. The young man sensed something was wrong and went out to check, but the man attacked him from behind. He drained all the heat from the young man's body. The young man froze into solid ice and fell down. The man found another power generator and took all the energy from it, but the young man managed to break the ice and escape. The girl went to check the power because there was no electricity. The man came out from the dark again. At the last second, the young man showed up again. They fought. The young man knocked the man away, but when he went to check, the man had vanished. The man attacked again and tried to drain the heat from the young man. He pressed him to the ground. Just as the young man was about to lose all his heat, he punched the man into the lake. The next second, the lake froze over, and the man was sealed inside the ice.